All right, Jill says she's on a good signal. This is literally the first hole dug today.
First signal.
I didn't even fire up my machine yet.
Yeah.
And she's digging a good signal here. This has been a weird start of the day for me, Jill. Because this is so unlike me. I left my my little hip pack at home, my little finds case and my pinpointer. Thankfully, Jill has an extra pinpointer, so I'm borrowing hers today. But I'm out of sorts. And then we went for a breakfast before we got here, and I had my reading glasses because I can't read a menu without those glasses. And I had them on my my hoodie that I took off to start the day, and I broke that. I'm not having good luck today. So I hope things turn around, and I hope Jill's got some good luck here.
That's deep. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna be a can.
It's not that deep yet.
Yeah, but look at all the rocks.
Yeah, a lot of rocks here. That's what you get in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So we're on a site here. There was a house here at one point, completely gone, and there's another house up there. And Jill's interested in just seeing like what's in the field in general.
Seriously?
What do you got there?
It is. Yay!
A pool tab. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we've got to change our luck around here, Jill.
We sure do.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to be back with some great stuff. Even though the day started out rough for me, we're going to be back with good stuff.
There's something else in here.
Is it? So Jill said there's something else in there. Yeah, that's a can.
Oh, it's a can.
That went along with that pull tab.
Jeez.
All right. All right. Now we're going to go find some good stuff. All right. All right, my first signal here, this looks a little beat up, but if I had to guess, based on the number of holes in here, this is probably going to be a toe tap that they would put on the bottom of the front of their shoe. And the reason I think it's a toe tap is because of all these holes in it. That's what you usually see on them. Probably just over the years they kept retacking it, or maybe it just needed that many tacks. But this is basically to protect the bottom of your shoe, the front of your shoe, from just excessive use. So this would wear down rather than the leather. So yeah, it appears to be a toe tap. That's what I'm calling it. Yeah, not a bad start. I mean, it does show some age to the property here, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so I got a little update here. Jill thinks this actually came from a lantern. That makes a little bit more sense because these holes are like, they're like evenly placed. Usually on those toe taps, they're like just very randomly tapped in. So this may have been part of a lantern where the wick came up through the center here. That's our new best guess on this, so that's what we think. If you think differently, let us know, but we're now saying a lantern part. The toe tap, Jill was saying, we don't quite know if this particular house site has that kind of age that we'd find toe taps, but you never know. You never know. All right, I'm on my second hit here, and I believe this is going to be a rosette. It's lead backed, and this would somehow attach to the horse tack. Yeah, I think like up on the face or the cheek of the horse is one place where these would go. So yeah, I think this here is it's a plain one. I'm not seeing any detail on it. I was hoping there'd be some kind of fancy on this, but yeah, I think this is just going to be a very plain rosette, but still an interesting piece. Yeah, all right, we'll take that. All right, this is a good sign. So I popped what I believe is going to be a coin out of the ground, and let me show you what I'm seeing here. You see this guy right here. Now why I think this is a good sign is because I think for its size, that's really thick. Oh, this is thicker than I thought it was going to be. This is maybe not a coin. I don't know what, this might be a piece of lead. Let's see what's on here. Well, this is really peculiar. Oh, there's something coming through on there. I don't know if it's just in... Well, I am confused. If I had to guess, there's like a W or an M on this. I would say this is a bale seal, but I've never seen one like that before. They always have like kind of crude edges. I am perplexed. Let me see if we can see anything on this here. Yeah, it might be just marks in it, but it looks like there's either an M or a W on that. Well, I'm very confused. When I first saw this, I was hoping it was going to be an Indian head penny, just laying in the dirt like that. I didn't quite see this patina on it. Yeah, I'm at a loss. Bale seal would be my guess, but often on a bale seal, what you'll see is like two little pieces of iron where there was like a wire that came out. Yeah, and it almost looks like somebody scratched initials or something in this. I'll have to get it cleaned up and get a magnifying glass on it and see if anything comes out of it. But I am perplexed. This does appear to be lead. All right, well, I'll have to go show Jill, see what she thinks, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe a bale seal. Maybe the spot right here is trying to clean it up there. Look, there's a little spot right there that a wire may have gone through. All right, well, a little mystery on our hands here, literally. All right. Well, hopefully we'll be back with an actual coin next time. All right. Jill's on the board with a coin, a wheat penny.
Yeah, just a weedy. Here's my
Just a weedy.
1916.
Nice. Well, I just found this. I have no idea what this is. I thought it was going to be an Indian head at first because it was thick, but that's a piece of lead.
That's a piece of lead, man. It's almost like a piece that, like a game piece that they would have made in Civil War.
Interesting.
There's something. Wait,
there's like a W or an M on it or something.
On there.
Yeah. I didn't even think of that. It could be a game. It could be a game piece, just a token.
XWY. I don't know if you can see that.
I wasn't picking it up.
XWY.
Huh.
Can you see it?
I can't. My reading glasses are broken, and I forgot my my pouch, which has my magnifying glass in it. Oh my gosh.
This is cool because somebody actually did something with that.
You know what? I think it's going to be a game token, is what I would call it.
It looks like a game token.
Like, it doesn't have to be Civil War. It could have been just.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
That's pretty cool, Patrick.
Yeah.
I like that. I like different.
All right.
Yeah. All right. We each got something.
Yep. All right.
All right. So here's this. What I think is going to be a game token, and you can kind of see the scratched in initials on there. I think it's XWY is what we're thinking. A little tricky to see there, but that's our best guess now that this is probably a token of some sort used for games. I wanted to show you some of the bale seals that I find. You can see this one here. You can see some of the green moss on it. This was found in a stream. It looks like there's a 41 on there. And what I was talking about with the, let's see if we can find it on here. This one doesn't have it prominently shown. I have a couple more here. Like here's one where you can see there's like some iron there. So a wire would have gone through these, and the wire would have cinched the bag or whatever this was sealing up, and then the lead would have been sealed. Here's a couple other examples. This is what I was talking about with some of the crude edges there. That's often what you see on the edge, like these little crimped edges or scalloped edges. Here's some other bale seals. There's one you could see with some writing on it, New York. I was never able to figure that one out. And there's like a 41. So, but yeah, that's why I thought at first it was going to be a bale seal. I thought at first it was going to be an Indian head penny. That's why I was really excited. It was, nice and round, and just laying in the dirt, it looked thick. I didn't see it look that thick. And the reason I was excited was Indian head pennies, when they were made, they started, I forget the exact year, but the 1850s. The earlier ones they call fatties. They were thicker coins than the more newer ones that go into like the early 1900s. So I was hoping this was going to be an old Indian head penny, but it ended up being this, we're going to call it a lead game token. And if you have any other ideas, I'd be happy to hear. Please leave a comment.
All right, I just found the kind of thing that you almost don't want to find because you're gonna possibly be carrying it out, but thankfully my car's right over here, so I'm gonna go drop it over at the car. But let me show you what I got here. Yeah, there's a big old sledgehammer. Yeah, we'll get that out of the fields because the farmers, they don't want to run into stuff like that with their equipment. And as an added bonus, I'll take it and add it to my scrap iron and get to scrap that in. I don't know, maybe that's worth like 20 cents or something, who knows, but we'll get it out of the fields. Making my way over to my car to drop this off. I'm noticing, boy, that thing was hammered pretty good at one point. This thing has seen a lot of work, but unfortunately now I found this thing, Peter Gabriel is going to be running through my head all day now. Unfortunately, when I metal detect, a song pops into my head and it just gets stuck there, those earworms. But yeah, Peter Gabriel Sledgehammer. That's the song of the day.
Guessing, but that's still old. Look at the patterns on it.
Goes on an old knife there. She called me over. You know, the last time you called me over, we found a nice utensil. Ended up finding a half dime.
Shut up.
Oh man, maybe there's good luck over here. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Please do find it. Let's get it out of the field.
Absolutely. You know, there's a mailbox right down here.
Yeah, but somebody lives across the road.
Oh, that's their mailbox. Oh, yeah. I was wondering if that, you know, that's one of the things I've read, that people used to put pennies in their mailbox because they would, like, you would put a like an envelope out that didn't have a stamp on it, and you would put a penny with it, and they would give you the postage, but those were old pennies. Those are probably like Indian heads.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
I never heard that. That's
yeah, I've heard that if you could find an old mailbox, you know. And the other thing I was looking for back here too is a wash line. I don't know if I would know, you know, but you always think buttons and coins under wash lines, but who knows? I mean, it wouldn't have had a washer and dryer, at least not in real old times, but I don't know either. Yep, punch buggy blue. All right, we're like, what, 30 seconds from when I just said about finding the half dime. And Jill said she's got something. Oh, she does have something good. That's not a half dime, but that's a really good sign, Jill.
What is this doing here?
That's got it. Well, you know what this is doing here.
But they were all the way over on the other hill.
They were everywhere. They were everywhere.
Oh,
thousands and thousands of soldiers. Look what Jill just found. Good. Hell yeah.
You gotta be kidding
me. For sure, Jill. Congrats. That's awesome.
You're kidding me. Look.
The funny thing is, we're expecting to find those, but we're kind of not expecting at the same time. So.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, Jill.
That's
there's the thumbnail for my video.
Oh.
Awesome.
I couldn't believe when that rolled out. Man,
Oh, I love. Oh.
I told you that here's something. It's gonna be something. What? Oh my gosh, Patrick.
That's great.
What's it doing?
That's great.
That's so cool.
That's great. I gotta do a video yet. I want to do a video on just like the significance of finding these things. I mean, Jill and I are excited about this, but we love the history behind it and just in awe of what people went through with that. That bullet. That shot for sure.
Yeah.
And that bullet there was basically made with the intention of killing another human. That's scary, but.
Yeah. They had
and
to
Memorial
survive
Day.
That too.
You found that on Memorial Day. That's a good find, Jill. Awesome. Cool. Well, let's find some more. Let's find some more.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Why are you looking like that, Jill? You got something good, don't you? What do you have? Oh my gosh, that is amazing, Jill.
I've never seen like
with the tine still on the whatever that's called. Oh my gosh. That thing is amazing, Jill.
Cool. Is that cool or what?
That's a really, really good buckle.
I don't even want to touch it there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's
I give out a shout out to JP. You ready to?
Oh, he's gonna fix it for you?
This out for me too. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Cool, huh?
That's old.
Yeah, it's old. That's old.
Nice job.
Yeah, thanks.
You're killing it today.
I know, right?
All right.
This is older than the the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out that wasn't older than the bullet. They were made around the same time. As seen in this picture here, that is a belt buckle from a Confederate soldier. Jill had that buckle restored, and it looks amazing. With her permission, I'll do a video on just that buckle at some point in the near future.
Well, Jill had said, Jill's just crushing it today. She had said, I got a good signal. I'm like, well, come over and film it. She's like, no, because then it'll be it's always a dud when we, but then she started getting closer to what she had. She's like, you better film it. What have you got here, Jill? Oh, looks like a coin. Is that, or is it a button?
I don't know yet. Let's find out. Oh, it's a coin.
Yeah, what kind of coin is that?
Oh.
What did it ring up as? Like,
oh, 85 on the dais too. Oh my gosh, come on.
what is that?
I don't know. Could be a half cent.
Might be.
I don't know.
It's camouflaged in your pants there, Jill.
I know. I mean, this is the first coin from this property that it's been old. Let's do this. Oh,
It looks a little roached.
as many of these are.
A little toasty.
You may have,
But you
because
might
look
get
at the, it's in a low area where there's always water from that spring.
I
Oh
bought
my
some hydrogen
goodness.
peroxide. I'm gonna give that a try on some of my cars. I'll do a video on that.
It's toast, but
Yeah,
we may
that's
get
an old
something.
coin though.
May get something. If I do get something,
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture.
Let it dry, right?
Yep.
Nice. All right, there's
Yeah.
coins here.
That's the first.
All right, it's been slow for me, and Jill's been crushing it today, which is just awesome. I love to see Jill find a bunch of great stuff. I just found this could have been good, but we got part of a croto bell there. Unfortunately, just a small part of one, but that would have been nice had that been whole. But that was a nice solid signal, so that was a good sign. So we're on old stuff here for sure. Hopefully I'll either find a whole one of these, that would be nice. It's kind of a small one actually. That's pretty cool. Or start finding some coins would be really nice. All right, I gotta keep going. It has just been one of those days where it's been slow going. Jill has been crushing it, which is awesome to see. I got that part of the croto bell. That little token, I'm thinking that little piece of lead is a game token. We'll have to get home and check it out. And the rosette, that was a good one. But now when you finally find something in the hole, Jill, do you see it?
No, I don't see it.
You got to come around this side and you'll see it.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Finally,
yeah, I do see it.
finally. Ah,
my
finally. He's got a coin on the day.
You better hope it's not a flat button.
Well, it's true. It could be a flat button. It looks too much
Okay,
like a
look at
coin. That is too much like a coin, Jill.
that. Yep.
I'm going with the coin on that. I don't see a shank. I don't want to clean it anymore.
It's a little thick too.
That's going to be a coin.
All right.
I don't know if we're going to get anything off of it, but I will gladly take that.
Don't have to carry on my shoulders anymore. Jeez.
All right.
Yay.
Yes. Yes.
2 coins out of
All right. I might be jinxing myself, but I'm going to give this a try. I had a really good signal. There's iron everywhere around here. So almost every signal has like a trace of iron in it. And this one had like a rough sound to it, so I wasn't sure, but there was a really high tone in the middle, and I popped it out, and the high tone is now out of the hole, and it's somewhere over here. And it was sounding really good, but I'm gonna jinx myself for sure, I know it. That there's a rock. All right, let's get the pinpointer out here and see where this thing is. There we go. Oh, please be what I think it is. Oh, Jill.
No, what? You're kidding me. What?
I don't know what this is yet, but it's going to be good.
Oh, man.
Oh. Now, I'm going to give Jill a hint as she's walking over. So Jill, you know, like, this was a rough start of the day for me. I completely forgot my pouch, my fanny pack, my pinpointer. Thankfully, Jill has an extra pinpointer, and I have a magnifying glass in there that I left at home, but I also have a spray bottle in there, Jill.
Oh no, you need water.
Do you have a spray bottle?
Oh my gosh.
This is interesting. This is gonna be
I have a water bottle.
this is gonna be a quarter, and the question is, what kind of quarter? Because this is looking old.
Oh, really?
This is looking old, Jill.
Yeah.
This thing is looking.
Times we've been over this end.
This is looking good. So we, I think if you watch any of these channels, you know that last thing you want to do is just start rubbing a quarter, because it will scratch it very easily. So that's why we're getting water out. I don't have a spray bottle. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll throw it in my hand here.
All the garbage is on top of it.
I'll throw it in my hand here, and if you want to go ahead and... What are we thinking it's going to be?
I don't know.
Is that a Washington? No. Yeah, it's a Washington.
Wait, is it silver though?
It's going to be silver
It's
for
silver?
sure. I mean, you could
silver.
tell. Number one, it was a high tone. Look at how
Yeah.
beautiful that is. And
What is
we're
it?
easily going to get a year off of there.
I can see it.
You can probably see it.
Flip it around.
That's definitely silver. It has the weight of it.
Hold on. 1943.
43.
Yep.
There it is.
Congrats.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, it was silver, shiny, and a quarter. Not as old as I would have liked, but it's in pretty nice shape. I have a lot of these that I found in the one stream that I've gone in, and they're all completely tarnished and black.
Black, yeah.
But this is a nice one.
Looks
All
good.
right, we'll take it. A silver on the day. All right, I just got another piece of a crotobell. I don't think it's going to be the same one. That other one had like a pattern on it, which I don't think this one does. This one might be a tiny bit smaller as well. But yeah, it's just a shame not to find the entire bell. They're always neat, but I keep these parts and I put them all together. Kind of make a interesting display of these. I have a whole bunch of these, but yep, too bad it's not a whole one, but it does show the age of the property, which is always fun. All right, daylight's fading kind of quickly here, but Jill and I, we don't like to stop detecting, so we'll probably keep going as long as we can here. Yeah, I got a little bit of time yet, a little bit of light. All right, we'll keep going and hopefully come back with another good find. All right, here's another nice find. I just found that crotobell piece, and a couple feet away from there, maybe 15 feet, popped out this nice little flat button here, and this guy's got the shank still intact on the back. Yeah. All right. Gladly add that to my button collection. All right, we'll keep going. It might be on another coin. It might be in this clump. It is not in that clump. I heard us. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ooh, is this a coin? That is not a coin. That is going to be a World War II button. I love finding stuff like this. Number one, it speaks to the people that lived here. More than likely, someone served in World War II, and now that gets me thinking, who was it? And I will more than likely do some research on this and find prior property owners and see if anyone served in World War II. And it's also kind of special to find this today because it is Memorial Day. So that's pretty awesome. That's a great find for today. I'll have to go show Jill this.